I shouldn't have to convince anybody that the Bible is true. I shouldn't have to convince anybody that you have to obey God. I shouldn't have to convince anybody that the whole world is deceived except for the very elect. So if the whole world is deceived except for the very elect, do you think that the very elect are going to be people that say nobody can keep the Ten Commandments, or that the law is finished? Do you think that the very elect are going to be doing things like pagan idolatry, Christmas and Easter, and a polluted sun god day Sabbath on sun god day, the venerable day of the sun? Do you think that the very elect who obey God and are ambassadors for the Messiah are going to be filling up on swine's flesh and bottom-feeding sea bugs? No, the very elect are going to obey God. They're going to uphold the covenants, plural, covenants of promise, that the Jerusalem Council upheld in Acts 15, quoting from two covenants, one given to Noah and the other given to Abraham and the sons of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob, and their offspring, who Paul refers to in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 12, covenants, plural of promise. If you don't keep and do the covenants, plural of promise, one given to Noah, the other given to Abraham, which was ratified by the finger of God on tablets of stone in Moses' time, given to the sons of Jacob, the congregation of Jacob, 10 commandments, and he added no more until he added sacrificial law temporarily as punishment, written in handwriting by Moses and put on the outside of the ark. Deuteronomy 29, Deuteronomy 31, Colossians 2:14, Galatians 3:19, Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 25. These are statutes and ordinances that we are not to live in because it's the law of sin and death. Finished at Calvary, it is finished. What's finished? Sacrificial law, not the Holy Covenant. The commandment is holy and just and good. Romans chapter 7. So how do you reconcile a law of sin and death that's a curse that Paul says in the book of Galatians that we're not to live in, and the law of life and liberty, which is the 10 Commandments, which we are to live in, because you must discern between good and evil. You must rightly divide the word of truth. Keep the 10 Commandments. Eat clean. And then go and fulfill the royal law by warning others. Come join us at straightasthegate.net. We search the scriptures day and night, and we gather each week for a Sabbath gathering via a Zoom call. We observe the Sabbath according to the rendering, the biblical rendering of a day, from dawn to dawn, not according to Jewish Babylonian tradition, not according to Roman tradition. No, you've made the commandments of God of none effect by your wicked Christian tradition and the traditions of the Jews. So come out of her, my people.